everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me, and I'm here to talk to you today about what is happening for your week. So this is going to be spiritual guidance for the week of April 28th to May 4th. If you're liking or resonating with this as you're listening, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out my shop. The link is down below if you guys are interested in getting personal guidance or any products at the shop. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it. First up, we have fire signs. Okay, your weekly guidance for April 28th through May 4th. It's all about truth and power, fire signs, truth and power. There is something here about you speaking truth, speaking your truth, and holding a position of power, or maybe speaking your truth with a whole lot of power in what you say. Fire signs, there's a whole lot of strength that you have as an individual, a lot of knowledge that you have. Your voice is really a voice of truth for everyone who listens. Not only that, but you have the credible knowledge and skills to support what you are saying. So you are being seen as a truth teller. And not only that, not just a truth teller, but an overall humanitarian or an activist. Some of you are doing something that does affect worldviews and humanity alike. So there is going to be a lot of innovative ideas that you have that you're bringing forth that is going to break traditional norms for a lot of people. And it is something that I feel like you guys are going to be causing some wake-up calls. And this is specifically for Aries. All fire signs are going to be under this truth and power theme, but specifically for the sign of Aries is what I'm getting, where this is affecting a lot of people on a large scale. A lot of you guys are social media influencers, you're writers, book authors, maybe you write scripts, maybe you are an Aries who is just well opinionated, or maybe you are very knowledgeable, like a genius. You have a lot of genius ideas. You could be at the top of your class if you're in school, or you've always been this really intellectual person, because the sign of Aries rules the mind, rules the brain. So anything when it comes to sharpness, intuition, intellect, and intelligence, that's the sign of Aries. Aries are sharp, and a lot of people say that they are, always very direct, straight to the point. They always know their target because they're always 10 steps ahead, and that is true. But you have to give an Aries a credit that they deserve in that area, because that's their area, that's their playground. So when it comes to areas of the mind, they're very advanced. So if you guys do any type of work in psychology, especially psychology or psychiatry, therapy, counseling, spirituality, like I said, writing, film, teaching, coaching, anything like this, Aries, is where I feel like you guys are going to have a huge effect on the masses, on a lot of people within society. There's going to be a shift in worldviews because of your truth and because of the power that you hold. You have a voice that is being heard by a lot of people, okay? And especially if you have Aquarius somewhere in your birth chart, like an Aquarius Mercury, Mars, or an Aquarius 3rd house or 4th house, this is especially certain for you guys this week, okay? So when it comes to society, teams, organizations, communities, you're that person, all right? Okay, so let's move on to the sign of Leo. So, Leo, this week right here, how this affects you guys has a lot to do with something about the area of healing in healthcare. So, if you are a Leo who is in the field of spirituality, then you're going to be the voice of reason for a lot of people when it comes to understanding spiritual concepts from things that you have learned on your journey. And I think that if you guys listen to me, then you're going to be learning a lot about the truth of it all, and you'll be able to share it with people that you know as well. I do see you being in the spotlight. I do see a whole lot of attention on you. I do see that something is making you really famous, or maybe some of you actually probably didn't know how you were going to be famous, or how you were going to make a lot of money in your lifetime, or what is the field or the direction that's going to be most successful or most prosperous for you. Well, I think there's something about this week where you're finding it. For those of you who are already doing spiritual work, you could have a YouTube channel, you could have a website already, you could have a blog already. Something about you already working in the field of spirituality. There's a highlight happening for you this week where, because of your bravery and all the things that you're changing and how you move through your challenges and how you have that strength to, you're empowering other people. You're giving other people the strength to move through things. You are using your skills of finesse and persuasion to kind of put your truth out there so that people can not be persuaded by becoming spiritual, but be persuaded by knowing truths and be more knowledgeable themselves. So I see you, Leo, leading the way here when it comes to your little community of people who you work with, like your clients that you have already, your audience that you have. It's like you're learning things from the ancients, and you're able to take that information and help people understand how our custom ways were way back when, right? So you're definitely helping in that area, and it's all a part of a movement, and you're helping to move it, and I appreciate that. All right, so if you are a Sagittarius, so Saggies this week right here, how this is affecting you guys definitely has something to do with you building wealth. You guys I feel like you did not know how much power you have in your career right now. Whatever it is that you do, Sagittarius, whatever you do. You could be a veterinarian, you could be a librarian. It doesn't matter what you do. There's always a way to create wealth no matter where you are, if you know how to plan accurately, plan strategically, if you're investing into the right things is what I'm getting. But you didn't know that something is a stepping stone. You didn't realize that you're actually able to create wealth from something that you're working on right now. It's something about your career path, and where your career path is leading you. It's leading you to your destiny in this lifetime. You're building a legacy in this lifetime without you even realizing it. For some of you, there's something about your business acumen. There's something about you being really determined and loyal to what you love to do for a living. Your hard work is helping you to gain the kind of social status that you've always dreamed of. You're creating your dream life right in front of your own eyes, and you may not even identify it as such. Something about you creating long-term benefits here, long-term wealth opportunities here this week. And it's all happening through a business is what I'm getting, or through your career path and where your career path is leading you to. So don't feel like this message is not for you, even if you work at McDonald's or something. There is something about the work that you do there And I'm just using this as an example, but it's something about what you do there that is a part of the plan. Just trust God. Just trust God and what is being said to you right now. I can see it, so trust it. There's some aspect of what you're doing now that's a part of your destiny, and everything's being divinely guided, and you're aligning with exactly what you're supposed to do. So you don't have anything to worry about this week when it comes to that. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that this has helped you. Thank you, fire signs, and God bless.